Hello everybody. Today I am going to discuss about Anglo-Saxon period in English literature, but basically the today's lesson is based on Anglo-Saxon poetry. One by one, different series will become in my YouTube channel. If you wanna get these lessons, you have to subscribe my channel and there is a little bell icon, just click it so you can get notifications. And I have upload some topic of English literature. If you are interested, you can go to my channel playlist and watch those videos. The student's topic is the Anglo-Saxon elegiac or lyric poetry, and let's go to the main topic. Basically, before I start this topic, I divided the Anglo-Saxon literature into two categories: poetry and prose. Poetry can be divided into two categories. Once again, the pagan and the Christians. And pagan group can be divided into two categories. One is a lyric or elegy, and another is the epic or heroic. The student's lessons is lyric or elegiac poetry. The earliest English literature is unwritten. So it consisted of song and legend and heroic and sharing in character. These poems are unwritten. So these poems are preserved in 4 volumes. One by one, I'm telling the name of these 4 volumes. One first is the Junius manuscript, second the Varsely book, and third is the extra book, and last the Cotton Vettiline manuscript. So the Anglo-Saxon elegiac or lyric poetry, we are all know what is the elegy or lyric. The lyric is a sad poem, basically written to precise and express sorrow for someone who is dead already. The first poem is the 1'st, and I am sorry, I just quiz the poem for better understanding. I am giving the important informations of this poem. If you are interested to know the more of the poem in details, you can contact with me through email ID. I give my email ID in the description box. You can check my email ID and mail me. So the first poem is the 1'st. I quiz this poem. The first important informations is that it is preserved in the extract book. 1'st means the fargoer, and the whole poem can be divided into 3 categories, and it is a poem of 143 lines. The first is the prologue and the first 9 lines, and the second the speech by 1'st, the next 125 lines, and the last portion is the epilogue, last 9 lines. So it is autobiography of an itinerant minstrel who recounts the story of his long travels through the Germanic world. During his tour, he visited different tribal chiefs, lords, king, and princes. Some of them are well known to history, like King of Goths, Attila, King of Huns, King of Franks, even reference to Horthulf and the Hrothgar. It is valuable piece of social and historical document of primitive life. So that's why the remarkable critic T.S. Brooke comments, 'Wirth is our Ulysses.' The second most important elegiac poetry in Old English literature or the Anglo-Saxon period is the Wanderer. It is an elegy of 115 lines by the unknown Anglo-Saxon poet. The main theme of these poems is it is the lamentation of a young man for his dead master. The wanderer travels in a ship, alone and friendless, seeking a home for peace and protection under a new Lord. In the sleep, he dreams the happiness of his former days, but after waking, he finds nothing but the grey waves and the falling snow, which adds to his distress. Finally, he draws the calculations that the miseries are the common lot of man. So the poem ends with the Christian sentiment that good is the man who never loses his faith on God. The next poem is The Ruined Bark. It is an elegy. Here the poet mourns not the death or misfortune of a person, but for a place. Uh, the research says that the unknown poet lament for the vanished glory of a great city. Probably the Roman built the city Bath, which was turned into berries by the Anglo-Saxon aggressions, conquest, and settlement. The poem can be divided into three parts. First, the poem describes the ancient gorgeous building, now deserted, rootless, and tottering. The next, he goes to muse of its golden past and its adorned and crowded noble princes and warriors. Finally, he contrasts the ruinous present with the pompous past. And the next poem are the wife's complaint and the husband message. The wife's complaint and the husband message are the poem of Elegiac mood. The sense of personal grief and despairing is well evident in both of these poems. Both of them treat the poems as the pangs as well as the passion of the separated lovers, and may well be deemed as the earliest love lyric in English literature. I just skip here both important two poems. One is the Seafarer and the another is the Divorce Lament. I will soon in my channel to discuss these two poems briefly. So thank you for the listening. Stay happy, stay safe, stay at home.